Nah, I'm Empire fan.
This one tonight is called Blue.
Oh yeah,
We're gonna be blue.
That's what you've been going through, man. Yeah, tonight, right? The 31st.
Wait, what happens?
What's tonight?
It's gonna be a full moon.
This is still gonna be bad. I haven't been looking at the moon lately. I hope.
Let me look it up.
That'll be thorough. I'm not gonna hold you. That'll be thorough.
You turn to a werewolf?
That would not be thorough.
What? That would make life better. You want to be a werewolf? Come on,
bro. Have you seen werewolf transformations? You can't talk to me about that. I'm an expert. That's just gonna hurt.
Besides the transformation, we good money.
Listen, this is what it say right here. Look,
you ain't even able to smell. That's it.
You can smell, see, you can hear everything. You basically
your sight is not gonna be enhanced, bro.
You like Superman, but with hairy. You was hairy, like a hairy Superman.
Dogs go blind fast, bro. So your sight ain't gonna be enhanced. It's gonna be your hearing and your smell.
Hold on. That's not.
Well, you can see in the dark.
It's the same thing.
Same thing. I can smell what you ate for breakfast.
That's it. What kind of superpower is that?
I can
imagine that. You're trying to go to the Justice League. I want to join. What can you do? Smell what you ate for breakfast. Batman can tell you what you ate for breakfast, and he wasn't even there. We need somebody that can smell it for. We got a super spy on our team.
You like a hunter. You an advanced hunter. You like a walking lion.
They got actual walking lions in the Justice League. They got actual walking lions. They do not need.
So, what would you rather be, a werewolf or a vampire, bro? A werewolf or a vampire?
All day.
What?
Vampire, yeah.
Vampire all day, every day.
Yeah, after a while, you gonna get burnt out.
How?
Victoria, what's good, Victoria?
What? I could go forever as a vampire. You crazy?
So after 100,000 years, you're not gonna want to kill yourself?
No.
So what? Like couple generations, boom, 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 boom. You're not going to kill yourself? The only way
that would happen is if a nuclear explosion happened and I'm the only person on Earth and I've been here by myself for 1,000 years, like Vandal Savage in DC Cup. Then maybe I'll feel like that. But as long as there's people here and new stuff, and I'm good. What?
So you want to miss your folks?
My folk. If I'm a vampire, why would I not turn my folks into vampires?
You can't add that in there. Ain't that cheating? That's cheating.
No
vampire done that. That's not
vampires
in a vampire
storybook. Yes, it is. Almost every storyline. Every single vampire storyline, they have turned someone in order to not be lonely. It happens every storyline.
All right.
In the Anne Rice books, they turned the little girl into a vampire so they can have a fake daughter. They do this all the time, bro. Why would I not?
That's fucked up, though. You can't change somebody without their permission.
Well, they had her permission. The little girl was dying. That's usually how it works. They'll find somebody that's dying of cancer. Hey, I could, give you life, but you just got to be my, partner for the rest of your life. You just got to, work for me. That's usually how the vampires get like butlers that are their butlers for life, or just their whatever they call it, like their minions and shit like that. A ghoul.
That's a good exchange, though. I can't lie.
Why not? Why
would you want to die of cancer?
That is amazing. Right. Like if you're dying and you want to live, why would you not just trade to be a vampire? What? No more sunlight? Oh.
Yeah, no more sunlight. You gotta eat people. You can't even eat dinner no more. What's your favorite food?
For one, that's a myth. You can actually eat whatever you want. You just won't be able to survive off of it. You would have to still get blood as well. But no one said you couldn't get a bloody steak, right? Like no one said some things of that nature. Like you can blend things in with your blood. You can get food and then have a glass of warm blood to wash it down if you want to.
You're gonna be eating human steak. You gonna be a cannibal.
No, you can have actual blood. See, that's another misconception. You can have blood that's not human blood. You can have pig's blood. You can drink anything that's like warm blood. It's blood. You can refrigerate it. You can make blood milkshakes. It's a whole plethora of things you can do as a vampire. And as far as the sunlight, you can like have a window to where it doesn't allow the beams to come through that make you burst into flames. So you can still look at and enjoy sunlight while being a vampire and having everlasting life.
You're gonna miss that nice evening breeze though.
There's no sunlight in the evening. You can still participate in the evening breeze. You can't tell me not one bad thing so far. Everything you said, there's a way
You're
around
really
it as a
pale.
vampire.
Yeah, and you pale.
Ooh, you can get a 10. What do you mean?
How you gonna get a tan?
You can get a 10.
You gonna spray paint yourself?
You can get a spray tan. That's a thing. Or peep this. Remember when I told you there's special made windows to where they can only allow the lights that won't affect you and harm you? You can still get tan from that. You could literally have a sunroof that's made from these special windows to where you can't get hurt from the sunlight.
That's not fair though, because you're talking about advanced civilization. You're talking about
That's not advanced civilization. They have that right now.
1700. They don't have that in the old days.
That's been out for a while, bro. I would say within the last maybe 20 to 30 years, more than likely. So 1700s, we're not saying you got to be a werewolf or a vampire in 1700s. You asked, I would be one, which means it would be in 2023. And in
that changed the game right there.
Technology exists. But then when you're a werewolf, that technology don't stop your bones from breaking every time you transform, you not being able to control you transforming, right? Uncontrollable rage. You don't want super things. No, vampires control their emotions.
They can't control it. Especially 100%. When somebody getting cut.
They can control the emotions.
You smell that blood?
A vampire can withhold from having blood. There's in almost every example of vampires in media, there's always been a vampire that can hold it. They're not just going to jump on you. Now,
one out of a million. He can calm it down.
Bro. Nigga, no. A werewolf cannot calm down his transformation. That's impossible.
Oh, and transformation, but once they fully form, they know what they're doing.
That's not true at all, actually. They don't remember anything. Yeah, I don't know what you've been watching with werewolves, but that is not how that works, bro.
Twilight.
Ew.
This nigga don't remember. He didn't remember nothing when he was a wolf. You just brought that shit up not knowing that I watched Twilight, huh? You didn't think I watched Twilight.
If you watched Twilight, then you watched the last season. And the last season, when a bull was marked, they wasn't killing nobody besides the vampires.
Last season or last movie?
I mean, the last movie, my fault.
The last movie was all made up in their head. It was a dream, remember? The girl actually was showing them a projection of what would happen if they did fight. Nobody fought.
Which is why I hate right about that. I just remember.
Yo, nigga, I'm the wrong guy to debate movies and TV shows with, nigga. I be remembering that shit like I went to the movie.
You got this one.
That. I had a Twilight fucking hoodie, nigga, like New Moon all day. Anything that had vampires in it, except for Vampire Diaries. For some weird reason, that's like the only vampire thing I have not got into. Vampire Diaries.
You watched the originals?
Anything related to that, I haven't watched yet.
Bro,
so you watched the originals, but you didn't watch Vampire Diaries?
No, because it's two different things.
Nah, that's the same universe, though.
No, it's like
brother,
it's an alternate version.
Nah, it's a prequel.
It's like Naruto and Boruto, two different things.
But it's the same world, same universe, same characters. Yeah, what are you talking about? I get what you're trying to say. Like, it's that different. Are you saying it's like a different vibe?
Yeah, it's like a whole different vibe. Bro.
Okay.
It's less lovey-dovey and more like he out there gunning stuff down.
I don't know if I believe that. You know, every show got lovey-dovey in it nowadays.
All right. It's not like Vampire Diaries is more lovey-dovey. Like, it's more like around romance.
Have you watched Vampire Diaries?
Who, me?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched the originals, not Vampire Diaries.
You like the originals?
The originals lovey-dovey?
No, I only watched the first season. From that,
no love stories.
Well,
not one single. I'm about to say.
Yeah, no.
How you feel about Klaus?
Klaus was kind of cool.
Exactly. Do you think VX can relate to Klaus? Because that would be a good relation right there.
I'm not sure.
I'm telling you, BX. Once you see how Klaus move, you can like, oh yeah, I like this.
So you think I should watch the originals before Vampire Diaries?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. I might have to check that out. Might have to check that shit out. Why not? I do want to get into Vampire Diaries eventually. Just the whole franchise. Whether it's the originals, legacies, all the Vampire Diaries.
What is
Wait,
Vampire Diaries really about, though? Oh, go ahead, Kyra.
Now that I'm thinking about it, there was like one love story, but it was between like the sister and Marcel, but it's supposed to be like a secret.
Nigga, there had to be a love story. There's no way you telling me a CW show didn't have a love story.
Of course they got love stories, bro. But the love story, bro, this is the love story. They was in love together, but then their brother found out and he buried a bull for like for 1,000 years.
That sounds like some Vampire Diary shit.
Yeah, dude.
But
these niggas be violating each other like that. They dead ass bury a nigga for 1,000 years. That sounds like some regular Vampire. And I'm almost certain that there's people that you see in the originals that are definitely in Vampire Diaries.
Yeah, of course. Like the main characters in the original, they was like side characters in Vampire Diaries.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I would have to watch Vampire Diaries first. That's like watching the Game of Thrones spinoff without watching Game of Thrones.
People do that.